Excuse me. You can see it on my second monitor though. I still have like 0 viewers. Yes, what do I got there? Get some new titles. What can count now is what? Okay. I still want to show me something. So just like check all them. Okay, so I guess I just play now. Wasn't there. So what I was doing like the dungeon last time. I just continue doing that. Let's go. Okay, so under that. Okay, save my team. This floor is crawling with maggots. I think I already read that, right? Okay, can you skip this? Yes, I read this last time. Okay, so let's go there. I don't know, last time I had like already, I think. Like I understand what am I doing? I think I'm gonna throw up. Everything is wobbling. It would appear that psychogenic pressure is rising, but you should be fine. I think I once had an unsettling nightmare. Maybe I'm still in one, even now. In this dream, there are only 2 colors in the room where I stand. The blue covering every wall, and the dangling dot of red. I know how to get out up here too. All I had to do was stretch out my arm and cut the hanging apple. The people in blue coats seem to think I failed to understand that. They didn't check the sound. Okay. They would come several times a day and explain it to me over and over. Unfortunately for them, that wasn't the part I struggled to understand. When I finally gave up thinking about it, the sliced apple fell to the floor. The door was opened. I don't remember what drove me to do it. Maybe I was exhausted mentally. Or maybe I thought to resign myself to it. In either case, what I do remember is my desire to break free from the nightmare. You finally did it. I knew you could. The surgery was successful after all. You just have to keep it up. Chop up the apples in front of you. Simple, isn't it? Alright, happy 15th birthday. Okay. A nightmare I escaped through renunciation. A nightmare escaped through renunciation and resignation. One day, as I awoke from my unsettling dreams, I found myself transformed into some hideous pest. I got levels in health. Some were hard, some crumbly, some were soft, some soppy. Sure, smell made me sick sometimes. At some point, I realized something. I thought I woke up from the dream, but I was still right in the middle of that nightmare. Okay, so we get to fight now. Okay. I should actually have like gotten some water instead of tea. Whatever. I know, like, they actually the same. Okay.
안 끝났어.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 거야.
꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Okay.
순수했던 나날로.
So this one should be better, right? And also to the same.
금방 다녀올게. 아름답진 않네.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸네.
Okay, they're all staggered. It is whatever.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이요. 다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이요.
Okay, to the next one.
몸을 풀어두죠.
예술이 뭔지 보여줘.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸네. 사냥 시작. 되갚았습니다. 다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이.
꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Easy. Okay, so go like this and this. They don't lead anywhere. I guess should I go to those two first? Let's start with this one. Still in the battlefield. The same place as before, though something about it is different. There was a strong tug at Heathcliff's coat from behind. Are you out of your minds? Get to shelter now. You age rapidly if exposed to the bomb's blast. The nest next to ours turned into a nursing home. You can't even walk without sticks.
잠깐.
Hold on, isn't he the same guy? We just... It's not a problem, because Manager Gregory did that. Doesn't suffer side effects like the rest of us, and he can regenerate his arm too. He was operated on by none other than Herman, our most skilled director. Herr shouldn't be on the rear guard. I'll give you a ride.
뭔데?
What the hell? Get away from me. 4 pairs of wings emerged from his back, clicking and twitching. Why are you running? You should raise G-Corp's banner and take the lead on the front lines. I never wanted any of this. Not the procedure, not the war. Take the lead, take... Thomas' mouth opens unnaturally, and a pair of long antennae begin to grow from his face. Big. We gotta fight them again? My stomach is gonna turn.
무슨 헛소리지?
What is that display of weakness?
하고 싶은 건가?
Do you wish to be punished by insubordination? I think we should run here.
탁월한 계획입니다.
An excellent plan, manager.
치고 빠질
I know when to strike and when to withdraw. That was her deal. Retreat is not an option.
이해가 되지 않아요.
I don't get it. I heard every employee under the corporation had modifications, but it can't have been this foul.
사실과는 다르.
What we see here may differ from actual accounts.
그레고르 씨의 기억.
The path was opened by Gregor's feelings rather than his memories.
마음속에서 아군들.
This is how he felt in his heart about his own allies.
그 둥지에서 모두
Did all the employees in your wing receive the augmentation procedure?
다들
Most did.
집도되었던 건가?
Was it done without their consent? That's so... Did the people in L Corp consent to offering themselves up to abnormalities? That's... I heard that was written on the contract.
우린 알지 못.
We were never properly informed though. They said such routine procedures should be skipped for efficient management.
공포를.
That we should face the fear.
그러니까
In the end, anyone who joined the corporation agreed to it, knowingly or not. Can't guess how it went for us then. I hear a faint voice. Please help. Do you follow the sound or... Okay. We're gonna check the source. A soldier was crushed under rubble, gasping in agony. Please, just kill me. It hurts so much, too much. You can't ignore this person. Who will be ordered to bring this soldier to peace? Proceed. A soldier was crushed under rubble, gasping in agony. Please just kill me. It hurts too much. You can't ignore this person. Okay. It's like up to 15. And this is like 12, 13, 11. I guess this guy should go. Okay. Soldier's life was delivered a cut in the grace by the knife. The human rhythm that rolls through the blade soon ceased, and the soldier was eased into eternal rest. Okay,
고맙소.
and we got something.
이런 순간을 보여줘.
All eyes gain plus 10% max HP. Okay, now we go back. And go there.
순수했던 나날로.
금방 다녀올게.
Okay.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이요. 다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이요.
So like this is the reset room. And the team.
요리 씨,
What's the delay, Yuri?
잠시만.
Give me a second, please.
가방에서
The gas mask fell off my bag.
이젠 쓸모도 없을
I don't see it serving any practical purpose now. You're only weighing yourself down.
아저씨.
I mean, it's IS Memento,
N사 소속도 아니면서
indulge in the most pointless activity in the world. And you aren't even from N-Corp.
반대로 묶어야 돼.
Tie it the other way.
네?
Sorry?
레드비어.
The knot. It will come loose again if you tie it that way.
배에서 안 풀리게.
There is a sailor's knot I learned on the boat. I'll teach you how to do it back on the bus. Oh, thank you.
뭔데?
What now? Since when we're so friendly?
유리.
Yuri, you know what?
림버스 컴퍼니 새
Why don't you join our company while you are at it? Me? That's...
알아.
I know. We need to get the okay from Virgilius or his superiors and all that. But a little suggestion doesn't hurt. I wonder.
그리고 분홍
Plus,
모자.
pink hair makes the perfect mascot to represent us. Come on, want to give it some thought, please? Mascot?
코트야?
You made a smile for the first time, albeit faintly. Okay, so we have more rooms to visit. So we have like the question marks. And I guess this is like focus battle or something. Let's go there.
전쟁은 끝났다.
The war was over.
하지만 난
Yet my doppelganger was still holding a silly pulse, with a confident look on his face. That's not the kind of face I'd make.
하지만
Though, gotta give it to him
나 있는 털만
for making the hair on my arm look so grotesque as it is real. Whose job was this?
유머가 늘었다.
I've grown fond of humor.
악몽 속에 오래
Being consumed by the nightmare for so long must have made me crave liveliness. Those scouts from G-Corp should all be sent to the gallows.
누군가 중얼거리면서 바닥에
Someone murmured spitting on the floor.
목소리의 방향이
I could tell
쳐다보지
what they were speaking towards without even looking.
그래서였을까?
Knowing that,
속이
I felt nauseous.
저기요.
Sir, are you alright?
어이. 괜찮은 거야?
Hey, you okay, babe?
얼굴
You don't look so well. I was just in the subway. Now you're bothering about.
그래. 여긴
Greg, we're still on the battlefield. Gregor groped his pockets, with stumbling hands looking for a cigarette out of habit, but soon stopped. It dawned on him as it did me. All the sinners seem to have realized it now. Thomas is going to grab us and give a warning any second now. Are you...
토마 씨.
Look, Thomas, I'm starting to get sick of your pickup line.
우린 미치지
So I'll
마.
say it once. We are not out of your minds. We're not out of our minds. And the agent bomb ain't gonna hit us. No. Instead of liberating, he pointed up. I need help. I don't want to die. Thomas was crushed to a pulp right before our eyes. There is only one thing to say in a situation like this. Run! All troops, retreat! We mustered up everything we can to run, but the airborne hand is ever persistent and shows no signs of letting up. We are all going to get turned into pancakes. Got any bright ideas, smart one? I'm listening. There are too many variables to consider in the phantoms of the ego. I can't be hasty with my judgment. There is no cause for hesitation. A true hero succumbs to no hardships.
어, 난
I don't think I will recover a flattened body.
아, 미안 상태.
Sorry, Dante. I didn't mean it that way. It was tempting to say something back there. but I figured now was the time to keep my mouth shut so everyone could focus on running. And it's all black now? Okay, I need to click. Still thinking, are you? Well, are you, Mrs. Knows-It-All? If you're asking for an immediate solution, then yes, I've yet to come up with one. The only thing I can say for certain is that our objective is not nearby. Dante, would have you responded strongly otherwise? Me? Are you joking? That's all we've got. Heathcliff furrowed his brows, ready to snap at the unhelpful servant. But a sudden close shave with the massive palm made him focus his energy on his legs rather than his mouth. Gregor? Hey, what? But hold up. I think I see now. This word is product of my mind. Gregor took a breather, then looked up at the sky. We shouldn't run away from that hand. Did you finally get the crackers, or what? Gregor, are you sure? My own free will. Never played much of a role in my life. It only makes sense that resisting is meaningless, and the reflection of my mind. In that case, letting the inevitable happen might be the answer. Are you all serious? It's not like there is any other way. They are all exhausted. Besides, look at that. Paint on its nails. Don't see that kind of polish just anywhere. If that hand belongs to who I think it does, she will not stop chasing us. First, you said this is a path in my heart, right? Then I can tell you this for sure. It's about to hit a dead end. Be it the nightmare or the road. I never run straight from that woman's control. Who is Gregor talking about? And what does he mean by nightmare? As much as I wanted to ask him, might as well. Soon enough, the giant hand cast a shadow over us, descending. Just before it reached us, it stopped, to hold us in its grasp. Everything went dark. I felt its relenting nausea of being lifted into the sky. While everyone else was suffering from it, Faust and I were the only ones standing straight. I noticed that the battlefield had changed into somewhere familiar. While traversing a narrow passage, a swarm of cockroaches crawled into the way. The rustling visage is almost revolting. Do you walk past them, or... carefully move past the gross swarm. You lose a SP. Enough is enough. Crush the cockroaches. Gregor loses a lot of SP. Begin a combat encounter. Win to gain an ego gift. Okay, one of the gift. Gregor turned away from the carnage. Discontent, soon after a crowd of angry bug soldiers came charging for us. Gregor lost 20 SP. Combat encounter. Okay, commence battle. To battle. We don't even use Gregor anyway, so who cares?
예술이 뭔지 보여주세요.
금방 다녀올게.
Okay,
금방
third turn.
다녀올게.
At the start of the turn, allies with 50% or less health heal 5 HP. Okay, not like it matters.
순수했던
I'm still overpowered. Okay, so this is like manageable fight. So like they have like about 4 HP. So it's like him. How about this guy? Should go there? Hiroshi, I think. I mean, no one targets her. And maybe we go there. Yes. And now who? Okay.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Killed one of them. This one is better, right? I should go there probably. This guy's staggered. I can ignore him. This is like both the same. This one's better. Should go, I don't know. There maybe? Or there. Everyone cancel it. Whatever.
사냥 시작.
아름답진 않네.
Here, here, no, here, here, here.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이야.
And one. So now we go back. And go there.
몸을 풀어두죠.
Okay, it's managed battle again. Like, we'll target this guy. Who targets him? Okay. And also, like, he. This should be better. Probably want to cancel on this guy. And then this one goes no, no, yes. Look, kind of like canceled like all of them. Whatever.
잠깐 다녀올게.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸다.
And I'll just go over there. And they would like target other ones, right? Also, I think. Maybe not. Oh, they just did nothing. Okay. Actually, I have to think a bit. Unreal.
없을 것이요.
Let me go back. Go there. I can't go there. I can go through this passage. Okay.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고. 금방 다녀올게.
This looks good.
흐드러졌구려.
기다려. 아직 안 끝났어.
Oh, killed one of them. Okay, this guy's staggered. Those no HP. But he can probably kill this guy. He won't redirect the attack. I don't know. Go there. And this guy can go there. Should be able to finish him.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것.
꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
아름답진 않네.
I should kill all of them.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
Worst thinking required for me. Okay, I don't know. Also thinking. Nice.
키워보지.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
대답하지마. 제가 봤습니다.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이요.
Tape room. Wait, I'm actually going to finish this. Hey, finally.
순수했던 나날로.
단테, 이 격리실함. 여태까지 만난 것들과는 다른 느낌이 들지 않나요?
And something about this containment unit seems different from the others. Does it not? Yeah, it really does. Wait, is this? Yes, that is most likely where we can find the abnormality in which the golden bow has taken root. We didn't manage to come this far.
그레고르스,
Hey, Gregor.
박스로 돌아가면
When I go back to the bus, can I teach Karen how to use a map? Yeah, sounds good. I'm sure she'll like it. Not bad. Sinclair shook his head, then dry raged afterward. It's nice to have a place to go back to. Okay, it's actually gonna be hard. Fucking golden apple. Yeah, what did I expect? Okay. So she should probably go like there. And she should probably go also like where? There, I guess. Huh? I didn't select her. Okay. So again, well, let me select this. Or wait, I did select it. Okay, so let's catch go right now. There. And I goes there.
사냥 시작.
I mean, this kind of seems easy somehow. Like, what's the catch there? This to defend, so we can just go like this.
금방 다녀올게.
흐드러졌구려.
기다려. 아직 안 끝났어.
The apple's body broke, and the raging fruit still grew. Could the golden bough be really in there? I'll go check it out. Yuri said to the others. The sinner with bug's arms seems nervous about this. Does he want to go with her, perhaps? Can't just send Yuri out there alone. What sinner will be able to keep her safe? Yeah, this guy should go. The fruit cracked. Shells suddenly began to rattle as if it would jump at any moment. Yusang managed to escape, but it seems Yuri couldn't. The fruit's flesh melted to form a new body. Don't feel too guilty about it. One lost life is better than two. Fuck. The golden apple formed a new body.
고맙소. 이런 순간을 보여줘.
Did we lost Yuri? The abnormality devoured Yuri in one bite. She was gone without a trace. I can save the other sinners, but there is nothing I can do about Yuri. Without a word, Gregor hacked and slashed away at the abnormality, as if he expected to find Yuri encased by slicing the apple open. What the fuck? Every character we meet fucking dies. This is not fun. He tries to attack her. What's her defense? I think it's counter. Terror. Well, there is no actually any need to defend anything. Well, this will go there. Okay, good. And this can go there. She can defend from this one. Wait. So this one. Okay, and she should go. Okay. Or no. Or yes. And this guy should go here. Here, like. Okay, it looks good now. Somewhat.
보여주지.
Yeah, so like he goes there. I mean, she should defend against like this maybe. And then this guy goes there. He can't really counter anything, so probably go there. Let's just finish one of his parts, to be honest. Okay. She took too much damage. Let's just finish these parts. And here. Oh wait, no. Like this guy did a lot of damage, so he should go there. This guy should go there. And then the other ones can take the other HP parts.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸다.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을
Okay, they both died. The massive maggots falls apart in a hail of silent screams. Beyond that, I see a wave of radiant golden light. Is that the golden ball? Just as I began to approach it, the apple begins to tremble.
저 혹시
Excuse me?
림버스
Are you the people from Limbus company? Yuri, are you okay? Even though I had clearly seen it devour her, I couldn't stop myself from asking.
버스로 돌아가면
When we got back to the bus, can I, Karen, help to... Then I saw a glimpse of the pink locks of hair that Rodia took a liking to. What the fuck? Yuri's head stood motionless, facing Gregor. Her face was upright. However, the Yuri we knew and accompanied was always hunched over. She slouched at all times as though it were her sole surviving obligation to carry the wheels of her late colleagues. Given that, I can warm him with confidence. It isn't Yuri, Gregor. I think you're right. Gregor accepts it calmly. He then outstretched his arm, sending it flying toward Yuri. Yet it soon stops traveling.
죽고 싶지 않았어.
It didn't want to die. Cut her down, Gregor. I don't know if this is the right thing to do as a manager.
그 누구도
One of us wanted to die. But I had to shout at Gregor now to stop him from being ruined. Cut it now. I don't want to die. This is... The rumor's arm stopped right before reaching the civilian's throat. I put I put against it with all my might, but it wouldn't budge. Please spare me. I'll give you all my money. Let the woman go, otherwise I'll stop you by force. My arm. Cut off the arm, now. This is your final warning. Release her now, or... Just do it. As the dismembered arm falls to the ground, she slides down the wall, gasping. However, peace doesn't last long. The arm starts regenerating from a twitching stump. Are you alright, sir? No, stay away from me. Don't come any closer. The regrown arm rushes forward, as if it remembered the pain it suffered mere moments ago. You have my utmost respect, Manager Gregor, sir. You really shouldn't. I didn't fight in the war because I wanted to.
그럼 난 도대체
What else am I supposed to do? Is it wrong that I survived? Just live on, please. It's not like we got ourselves into this mess voluntarily. Then come to this end, only to be stopped just before your labor bears fruit. How regrettable. Well, you'll take it. Opportunities left unclaimed, they only become null and void. Yuri's head fell to the ground. It wasn't Gregor's doing. Yuri's mouth opens and lets something out. It was a tree branch radiating a bright golden glow. Picking the ball. Will you? A bit small, isn't it? I'm Herman. We'll be seeing each other often. The reason being, beneath those balls, you are capable of finding them. You won't die, but we will kill you. Lemon nudges Yuri's head with her foot. It won't be now, though. You'll take good care of the golden ball you found. My dear compatriot, is this the path you choose? It is. Only a few remain now. It's been a while, brother. Do you know how filthy your clothing smells? If only your family were here to see you dead. Some reunion that has turned into. How you treating your present, my son? I didn't invest in you just to see you in such a mess. I never asked for this, not once. You should at least finish unwrapping what I gave you. That little arm isn't all there is to it. Alright now, that's now greetings. The man who introduced himself as Jean He clapped twice. Then everything went dark. Like walking from a long nightmare, the early dawn greets you. After some time passed, and I thought this would be an easy enough mission for you. After allowing the golden ball to be taken before your very eyes, you had the goal to walk in with your faces up. Have I overestimated you? Why don't you give me an excuse, Miss Faust? As it turns out, immortality wasn't the solution to everything. Anything to say for yourself, Dante? There was another group going after the golden ball. You would have known this, so why didn't you warn me? They are asking about the other faction that assault the golden ball. Faust placidly relayed my words to Virgilius. Don't tell me. Are you holding me responsible? Tell me then, Dante. Why would we bother sending 12 whole combatants to a place with no enemies? And there aren't fixers to guide them too. That's... Enough of that, Manager Bud. It's my fault. If you want someone to blame, I'm right here. How fascinating. Build a sense of camaraderie between you already. Well, I do suppose it's not bad to cover up for each other, since you're all in the same bath. Just know that sticking up for one another doesn't make up for your incompetence.
연락이 왔습니다.
We got a goal. After Team Spec Ops Section 4 has just gone underground for their job. That sounds about right. Someone has to salvage the ego and abnormalities there. A real shame that the essence was lost though.
뒤끝이 길군.
This is getting excessive.
전장에서 실패는
Failure is a common thing on the battlefield.
목표를 달성하지 못했다.
If an objective wasn't met, you devise another plan and redeploy.
첫 작전에서 너무
Are you sure it wasn't your expectation that were too high for our first mission? I will have you know that our manager's performance was nothing short of outstanding. She's so going to die right now. I suppose we'll leave it at that. You are not entirely wrong.
그렇죠.
Wait. She doesn't. There seemed to be an uncanny tension between Virgilius and Faust. But right now I had neither the energy nor the willpower left in me to get inquisitive. We got streaked of blood with all the stains and gore on our outfits, yet none of us tried to open the windows. And no one had the urge to have a change of clothes. All of us just sat in place, dwelling in silence. Gregor had the most defeated look of them all, staring at the window. Then he suddenly went to hang something from his pocket near the windshield of the bus. The gas mask. Probably.
벌레 양반.
Bug guy,
메피의 머리에
what did you put on Memphis' head? A memento. Something that belonged to the two. Had a sister, just about Yuri's age. That's all there is. I considered giving him a pep talk, but that quickly dissipated. Ishmael wore a green look. Sinclair was quietly weeping, and Orda let out a distressed sigh. Yet they couldn't offer him any encouragement. What good would I do? Karen, won't this get in her way? No, Karen will be fine. Alright, let's hit the road.
부릉부릉.
The bus slowly grumbled forward. The gas mask hanging by the windshield waved like an ornament.
그림자를 줬던 나날들 남은 건 허망한 기억 불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손엔 잿빛 먼지뿐 쉼없이 달려왔던 나를 죄어오던 시간들 이조차 그리워질까 모든 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 질 수 있기를
Okay. So we complete the first chapter, which isn't the introduction chapter. Okay, I don't want to skip it, but just black screen right now. So, do we get something? Should I skip it? Or what? I don't know. I probably should skip it, right? Like nothing happens.
개화하였구려. 이
Okay.
소리를 어딘가에 담고 싶군.
So we are level 4. Still. Okay, and we got the new chapter. But right now I wanna get some water. I'll be back in a minute. Hey, I'm back now. Also opened my window so I can get more fresh air, you know. So, go to the next chapter. Casino. The bus wasn't all that lively. I could hear Roger's occasional quips and Heathcliff's starting pointless quarrels with someone, probably Don Quixote or Sinclair. In her, she demanded a source of hate to light her cigarette, having run out of lighter fluid. Amidst the gripes and disorder, Gregor was pretty much the only sinner I could rely on to willingly turn the mood around. Doesn't like the boss has like this thing you used to light up the cigarettes. I forgot how it called. Whatever. Amidst the gripes, okay. But now he was one of the quietest. He was just staring out through the window, seemingly lost in deep thought. One thing was for sure. If anyone were to blame for trashing the mood on the bus, it'd be Virgilius. The road to the Golden Bough was an awfully arduous one. Arduous one. The fuck is this word? Putting us on the brink of death. And some passed that several times, not to mention the occasions when we almost ended up unemployed. Yet Virgilius refused to see from our perspective. Given the circumstances, it's only natural for our sinners to be palpably disgruntled. Tired of the silent treatment, Ishmael spoke up.
이제 다음 장소는 어디?
Couldn't you tell me where our next destination is, at least? Oh, sorry about that. I was wondering whether briefing the mission to you miscreants would be worth the effort.
나 서운해서
You're hurting me with your cold shoulder. Don't you know that kids falling behind and need more love? And let me plead you not to embarrass me this time. Sure don't want to look like a teacher taking a bunch of grade schoolers out for a picnic. I have high hopes for you in particular, Rodion. Right. You might just make a good guide for this tour.
내가 대단하다는 건 알겠지.
I know I'm a big deal, but I don't think I can be a guide for a place I don't know. No worries, we're heading to a location you should be more than familiar with. A nest of hedonism where you can drown in money or be drained of everything you have. G-Corps. Great, even Rodia has gone quiet now. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be so bad to win big while we're at it. Someone wake me up when we're there. Incidentally, the bus will be unable to take you right to the branch building this time, dear passenger. Karen, park it. Karen? What's park? It means stop.
멈추는 건 빨간색.
Stops are red. Red tastes bad to Karen. Grumbling, Karen hit the brakes without warning, sending most of the sinners flying face first into the seats ahead and flinging others of theirs. I was, of course, powerless against the inertia. A cacophony of complaints and shouts erupted. Although I didn't get to hear the sinners' ramblings in clear detail, I'm willing to bet a good half of them were profanities, so maybe I'm better off not knowing. Good to see you, all full of energy. Now out. The destination still seemed rather far. You call a taxi for us? As Miss Fowles explained in detail, this mission is going to be quite different from our last, don't it? This is because the location of the Golden Bough is in the underground of a casino. Do you mean to tell us that it's among the brightly lit buildings standing at the center of that street? That's right, it's one of those. The lobotomy branch facility we infiltrated last time was one that had been neglected for quite a while. So you mean that was the exception? See, it's times like this that remind me our team doesn't necessarily lack critical thinkers. It really does make me wonder how you managed to blunder your previous mission even more. The Golden Bow is a potent energy source, holding the essence of many technological marvels. Such founts of energy will attract the flows of wealth and people, and in no time, a whole civilization is built on top of it.
그렇기에
Therefore, it's likely that future destinations will have been occupied by other factions and their structures, which in turn indicates that we should be prepared to visit a wide variety of venues in addition to this casino. It also means that your first mission was a relatively easy one, yet you somehow snatched defeat from the wide open maws of success. Does he usually hold grudges that long?
모르지.
Don't ask me, we haven't known him much longer than you have.
그러니까 뭐라 그랬지?
What did you say again? Something like, "Welcome to Limbus Company, I'm your guide for Julius," and all that. Pretty good impression, wasn't it? Yuri's authoritative toned down to a T. I'll give you that. I had held myself back from asking if I could resign right after joining. I get the feeling the rest of you thought the same. Nonsense! Best day to go down in history, beckoned by the Red Gaze himself. Truly, there is no honor greater than a caller addressing you. I guess you don't have a fan after all. True that. With their spirits lifted, Roddy and Gregor began to chuckle. That's more talking than necessary. I really don't wish for there to be impetus behind the third rule for this bus ride.
아, 그거
Come on, give the employees some room to badmouth their boss. You're being totally petty. Next time, do it out of earshot. I'm more fragile than I look, you see. Right, time to get up and at it. I sure hope you come back with a golden ball in your hands this time. And if you bugger it twice, who knows, Karen may suddenly forget what button to press to open the door for you. Button red, yaki color. You're one daft block.
네.
And that means
내리자 뭐 저기
shorthand for useless idiotic travelers go, and I'm scored now. Heathcliff glared at Ryoshi, insults welling up in his throat, only to then expel a loud sigh. He resigned uncharacteristically, as if he came to the realization that killing her wouldn't solve anything. Попозже спать пойду. Ну, скоро уже. Okay, we now have to waste 16 energy points.
몸은 풀어두죠.
계획을 설명드리죠.
Allow me to give you a rundown of the plan.
황금가지의
Our primary objective is to infiltrate the casino unsuspected.
전원 카지노
It will be critical for the successful recovery of the Golden Bow.
저희가 알아보지
According to the information we acquired, the casino had 3 entrances.
일반 손님들의 출입
One for ordinary visitors, one reserved for VIPs, and lastly the back door used by employees.
직원들이 이용하는 뒤 저희는 가기
We were split into 3 groups of 4 sinners to cover each entrance. 4 of us will disguise as croupiers, 4 will pose as guests, and 4 will play the role of VIPs. Working in smaller groups will certainly draw less attention. I mean, there are like 10 of them. How do we get how do you split them into 3 groups of 4 people? I guess Karen and Virgilius will also participate, no? It's wiser to divide rather than unite.
누가 어떤 역
Open the envelopes I gave out to confirm the role you've been assigned.
그리고
Oh, okay, we also have Dante. So probably Karen and Dante, not Virgilius, because, well, would Virgilius do anything, right? Also, the higher-ups expressed concern over our performance.
앞으로의 계획에
They stressed that the company's future plans hinge on whether we can retrieve the Golden Bow through this operation.
그래서 이번엔
Therefore, we will collaborate on a joint operation. Joint operation?
보다 전문적으로
Our partner is a special forces unit consisting of professionals and veterans. Okay, so I guess we get like these guys to help us and participate. So they will be additional people.
지금은
I believe they are now
클리어
monitored the LCC, short for the Limbus Company Clearance Department. Rest assured that they are our betters, at least in espionage operations. I thought 12 people was already a crowd. Guess someone finally realized that more isn't always merrier.
다른 부서를 보는 건
I haven't met staff from other teams before. Just where could they be? Hanglu looked around, expecting Faust to bring them forward for introductions any second. Needless to say, no one showed up like he expected.
전당포로 갑니다.
Okay, need a second. Okay, I'm back. I need a sip of water though. We're heading to the pawn shop. Is spawning still a thing these days?
이곳은
We are in the so-called pawnbrokers avenue. Most businesses double as pawn shops here.
저 가게가 한
That place is our rendezvous. Let's head inside. So we head inside now. Okay. And we get a combat encounter. We don't need to think it this time. We're just gonna die in a second. Okay, and second wave.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
간다. 그 정도 가고
아름답진 않네.
흐드러졌구려.
그 너무 우르르 들어오는 거 아니요?
I hear too many visitors at once. The shop's cramped as is.
그럼 물어볼 거요.
You'll prefer to lack of the draw from Trumps or Mahjong? As we entered the shop, Mahjong mentioned, by the way. As we entered the shop, we were met with the gruff greeting of an old pawnbroker.
저게 뭐라는 거냐?
What's the blighter on about?
저만
I'm the only one here who read out the SG. Julius gave us a pamphlet to peruse before we left. Well, I think I remember glancing at that cover. Here you get loaned different amounts of depending on your fortune for the day. If you draw a great boon, you get extra cash, while misfortune means far less than what the pawn is worth. That reminds me, our family had hired dedicated fortune tellers. They drew a greater boon for me in the divination they performed before I left. It must have been a sign that I would join all of you wonderful people on our journey. Wow, really so indulge in love to leisure. Leisure on your grand estate was your fated life. Maybe I should pray that I'm born that rich if there is a next time. I'm good. It's full of folks I hate that tend to play dirty. You might be right. I didn't like to get along with my younger siblings in childhood. Always tried to cheat and grouch if things didn't go as desired. No, that's not what I'm getting at. So you want to get your fortune or not? Forget about that. Two people didn't have anything to pawn. I'm not seeing any wealth on ya. The pawn's broker glanced over each sinner with a dubious look until his eyes landed on me. That clock head might be worth a good sum. How much do you think they'll sell for all ball? Roger, I'm not for sale. As we're likely contracted in advance, they're from Limbus company and... Unfortunately, neither the sinners nor the pawnbroker were paying any attention to Faust's words. I didn't bring the handkerchief with me when I left home. A dragon embroidered on silk. That's some meticulous needlework, which might net, let's see, 7 million... A crummy piece of cloth is worth that much? Have your eyes rotted out, old geezer? Ah, you don't recognize the value of this quality. Now I see, you're wearing a shabby ring like it's treasure. What did you just say? Cut it out, Donner. Please shut them up. You had us worried, Faust. Amidst the chaos, a most gentle voice softly landed on my ears. We were meant to meet each other at 4, but 15 minutes had passed already. Surely you couldn't have forgotten how to read a clock, right? Certainly not. There were little I could do to alter the driver of the bus. So you'd taken a clock person with you to help with the time. I suppose they didn't come with an alarm. The gentle voice was soon followed by one that didn't even attempt to hide their disdain. Come on, that's a little harsh. Let's try to leave better first impressions. I know my voice won't be heard by anyone other than the sinners, but I still can't help but get upset at rude remarks. Oh, so it was you. You guys are the team that botched the Golden Bow retrieval last time. Folks had high expectations for your team, but with some of the smartest people in the city being on it. No wonder Miss Faust wasn't looking very pleased. My face has remained constant. Hey, where is standing around for? Go on now, this fellow here is also the brainy sort. Don't brush him off. Heathcliff gave Isang a sideways glance, but what he got in response was lukewarm. I shall not, as that would be a hollow one, but you were a lot more talkative down in that basement. Who are you, and what did you do with Isang? I am, and have always been, whom I match in the mirror. Forget it. My first mission was devised with a failure in mind. We needed an opportunity to see what potential our sinners held. But it was a plan whose purpose is to fail. It could hardly qualify as a proposal. By the way, where is Virgilius? I agreed to assist with the operation mainly for a chance to get to see him. He must have been embarrassed. Imagine accompanying people like these. Is that why he dropped us so far away from the place? Because he was ashamed of us? Doesn't anyone have a thing to say about us being belittled? And what will the boasting and bluffing not do much if we don't introduce ourselves first? These two will be our cooperators for this mission. They're from the Limbus Company Clearance Department, also known as LCC.
비포팀까지 붙여주시죠.
The preferred team of clearance.
전 쏘두고
Please, I'm Sod. And this here is Effie. What are we supposed to clap her? Wonderful, it's a pleasure. Unglu was the only person on the team welcoming them with a total sincerity. He almost even gave a standing ovation. A good couple of the rest stared at the two with cold eyes, and rather wary until introductions were finished.
개화하였구려. 이 순간을 어딘가에 담고 싶군.
Okay, I'm level 5 now.
자, 이번 작전으로
Now, for this mission, you'll basically spoon-fed you everything. All you have to do is open wide and chew up your simple tasks. Check the documents on this envelope and do precisely as the papers say. The way Sal dragged out that wow needled me a bit, but I decided not to argue. Even if I did, the ticking of a clock would be all shit here. There is a lot of joining together at all in this joint operation. There is not a lot of joining together at all in this joint operation, is there? They are just telling us follow from behind. They are just telling us follow from behind.
자존심 상하네.
This is insulting.
이거를 모지리로
Are they taking us for losers or what?
관리자님.
Look, manager, we've got to put our foot down and do as they say, I guess.
얘네들이 준
The documents they gave us, they're flawless.
이것 봐요.
Look at this, it has shrouds drawn out and everything. It's been ages since I saw a plan this clear and meticulous. Surely this is certainly indicative of their knowledge in writing up proper plans of operation. This isn't to say that it holds a candle to the level of forethought you display, manager. Convinced by Ishmael's commendation, I opened the envelope and carefully read a rundown of the operation. The goal could be summarized as the following. Reach the top floor of the casino. The main reason being organizing this plan of the first place prize for the table game to be held today. According to the papers, winning the competition held on the top floor of the casino is the only way to gain access to the area with the golden bar. Force indicates that jointly beat on the casino will be playing this game of chance. Of the four, we will be using the name of the infamous Ting Tang Kang.
이름이 조직의
A name doesn't necessarily reflect the nature of an organization. It's a shallow prejudice.
편견이라는 색깔 안경을
It's an ideal for one to choose to see things through the tinted lens that is bias. Right. Back to the plan, we disguise as the boss of the Ting Tang Gang and win the game of chance. Afterwards, we have to go to the underground floors where the golden ball lies. Leading up to the game, we'll use the items and clothing we can find in pawn shops to disguise as our given roles, enter the casino and wait for the team on the top floor to win the game. That's about it for the outline of this plan, I think. Hey, wait a second. Won't this entire thing fall apart if our player doesn't win?
혹시나 할 때를 대비해서
We prepared fake identification as well. It's just in case the casino security runs random inspections on visitors. Alright, that's all fine and dandy, but how do you plan to win once you're at the top floor? What do you think our outfits are for? We practice for months to pass off as bona fide croupiers. We'll give you good luck. The game is in our bag. All we need is a pair of functioning eyes. Effie mumbled the last part to himself again, while casting a sidelong scowl without a group. He's making it painfully obvious he has no faith in us. Now we're gonna take the place of the Ting Tang Gang's boss.
카지노에서 제공된
We'll put sedatives in the food served at the casino. We already finished negotiating the deals with the head chef. Sedatives? Sod and Effie winked at each other. It was a gesture demonstrating that the two were ideal partners, able to tell each other's thoughts just from exchanging glances. Hey dear pawnbroker, we'll be taking a look at the goods on showcase from here to there. Oh yeah, sure, of course, please take your time, man. Pawnbroker's attitude took a sharp turn from disdainful to kowtowing. Kowtowing. The fuck is this word?
그럼 다들
Now then, let's take what we need from the display. Oh my, this is a Kupcha designer brush, isn't it? What disorganized you have there, sir? This bead is the mainstay of our shop's catalog. Only 10 of those were ever made, so is positively... My dog used to have one of these on his collar whenever we took it out for walkies. It's so nice to see something that brings back pleasant memories.
나는 일찍
I'm down for these cow-hide gloves.
이걸 샀던 녀석은 아마 패션
Whoever had them must have been a fashionista.
봉투에 적혀 있는
Please take items that suit what's written in the envelopes. You have roles to play. Pardon, but the envelope I have received says janitor. This must have been an error of some sort. Okay, it's good and all, but do you have the money to pay for all this? Worrying about spendings, who do you think we are? Some low-rank hirelings? There is nothing I can't afford using this black card.
한테
Tante, what's this about? You told me we can't have prime beef because we don't have the budget.
수준 이상의
Those rumors were true, that teams with notable performance are given a company card with no spending limit. Well, everyone was shocked by the proven existence of the fabled black card. A loud voice came from the outside. Tutor, did I say a payment was due today? Someone who clearly belongs to a vicious syndicate entered the pawn shop. Please give me one more chance. I'll swear I have the money already. One more? Can you do basic math? You said the same thing last time. What's more like the wasting precious time teaching you kindergarten? Her? I'm just a very old man standing on tottering feet. There is really nothing you'll get out of shaking me down. Pleading with an overtly loud voice, the pawnbroker looked at us. Talking back now. You go and then get mad. I won't feel so guilty that way. In a way, he looked like he was covertly begging us to help him, based on his expression. The sinner's attention was naturally drawn to them going wrong. What are you looking at? You think I'm playing? Yeah, that was so stereotypical. I didn't even get an urge to reply. Can't people be more creative about throwing taunts? Shouldn't we help out, maybe? I like Ishmael, who scoffed at the goon. Sinclair anxiously glanced over.
어쩔 수 없답니다.
They have no choice. The back streets have their own rules and order. We aren't the ones to disturb the complex web of their society.
우리 같은 외지인들
Outsiders like us, we only cause a bigger scene if we try to step in. Pleased by the sinners choosing to stay away, the goon continued with the extortion. If you ain't got money, why don't you pay your dues in the debt instead? We keep telling you. Anything but that, please. Is it really okay to leave them be? Shall I settle the dispute for them so it doesn't bother you, manager? What does that tougher mean by that, anyway?
이곳엔
A currency more valuable than money exists in this district.
의사의 특장은
It's well known that G-Corp's Singularity is a powerful security technology capable of locking anything.
하지만 그런
What is less known, however, is the extensive cultural and historical background of the backstories of Nest G that lead to the Singularity's creation. History? Are you seriously about to lecture us here and now? I was never told about any mandatory education when I joined this company. In spite of the opposition, Faust went on with her explanation.
이곳에선 사람들의 손
Here, a technology exists to extract wish power from people.
점으로
Though it's not widely known outside this district since it didn't quite have the generality to be recognized as a singularity. In essence, it's processing luck into a commodity that can be traded, like a form of money.
이 소망력을
It brought
믿지 않기 위해
forth the need for a way to stop others from forcibly exchanging this wish power, leading to the creation of a security technology that ultimately developed into the singularity we know today.
야,
First must be tiring having to teach these dunces in a way that they can get.
염두에 두고
It's fine. This was within my anticipated scenario. I don't like the way you say that. Come on now, gather the items to help you with disguises so we can leave. Thought flapped the document full of scheduled plans to emphasize that we'd be busy.
우린 일꾼
We're
나서는
salaried workers, not heroes fighting for justice. Wait, not that word. A bad feeling rushing through my head prompted me to count the sinners I could see. It doesn't align with a certain someone's beliefs, and it's one that would severely provoke her principles. Ishmael seems to have noticed what I meant, and hurriedly looked around. Thou dares to pilfer the valuables of others. Behavior can only be seen as wholehearted villainy. Oh no, Don Quixote. But it was a moment too late. Здорово, мой единственный подписчик. Как хорошо, что у меня есть тот самый единственный подписчик, который пишет не со всех аккаунтов. But it was a moment too late. Don Quixote had already sprayed forward and was swinging her lance, and the Ting-Tanger gripped the pawnbroker by the collar. Fuck. Got completely unaware, the goon was hit right on the head with the blunt side of her lance. Knocked out on the floor in a frisky swing, the fainted goon became the center of attention for all us inside the pawn shop for a solid minute. For information, keeping the sinners in check is not part of my job description. That would be the job of the person here. Don't give me that look. There is nothing in my abilities to keep her under control. I couldn't stop myself from defending my position, even when I was aware that my voice wouldn't reach anyone besides the sinners. Oh well, it's not like my defense would have made them look any less baffled towards me if they could hear it. The pawnbroker was the only one trapped by this turn of events. Great work, ma'am. Served that hooligan right, but I'll say you could have whooped them a tad harder, maybe. Virgilius advised me that while I am free to deliver justice unto villains, I must do so without unduly involving irrelevance in our mission. Thus, I showed moderation. Your proud expression never looked so provoking. So you remember his words and still leapt forward. It was a necessary action to stay true to my creed. Please understand my virtuous violence. Not to kill the mood, but the Truffin isn't actually there, right? I thought you wanted her to get straight to Elopsalt sport. I did, but things would get fairly complicated if the Yuri dive showed up, you know. The Yuri dive. What are they doing here? No, forget that. Why are you worrying about that? Not up to date with the news, aren't you, ma'am? They've been causing trouble here for months now.
그들도 악당인가?
Are they villains as well? Oh, they're villains to us humble merchants for sure. They've been going on about, what was it, roughing up greedy peddlers, keeping money to themselves, giving it to those who need it, disturbing something they said. The distribution of wealth? That's it, yes. Those scoundrels are robbing us poor saps of what little wealth we have, and they don't even do the dirty work themselves. It's always the local brutes they send. Can you believe it? Life has been hard for us because of these self-righteous bunches. Looked like they were here to find something first, but all they do now is squeeze money out of us. I just realized, shouldn't we take our leave now? More toughies from the Ting Tang gang might be coming this way. It seemed like Roddy deliberately cut off the bounce broker in a hurry, but I had little time to think about the implications. The gang member, Don Quixote, knocked out, began to flinch and thought to get back up soon. What a hassle. You're making the problem bigger than it had to be. And muffin and sable, was it? Don't be so tart now. There are plenty of pawn shops around here, right? We can also find a different... It's Effie in Saudi. Please don't mistake our names for confections. And your statement that there are plenty of pawn shops in the vicinity won't mean much. Then said pawn shops. Notice the trouble happening here and close. Okay, I'm getting tired of lecturing these idiots on every little thing. You should just leave. Raditz tried to leave someone wearing similar thuggish clothes to the one we just knocked out with a face that looked just as rough, stormed into the shop. Hey, yo, Cugger. Have you seen our Leo? Yeah, Slimmy, what's going on here? We are best to pretend to be innocent customers who just happened to be in pawn shop at the wrong time. However, in an unfortunate concurrence of events, the goon came back to senses. Read this. Tell me now that Bean is going to regret the day they grew stamps. Oh, over there. That red time-ups. The direction that Finger responded was simply too unambiguous for me to pretend otherwise. Plus, there is no point in denying that was meant by red time-pass. Tempus, as I'm sure there will be literally no one else mentioned the description in this entire district. Just so you don't get the wrong idea, I have nothing to do with these people or what happened here. I was just about to bring a towel to cool this poor fellow's head. You smarming gaffer. I had no expectations for him in the first place. But that man really has a shaky reed for his backbone. Although the pawnbroker switching sides in a heartbeat and the finger-pounding clock slander over something I wasn't responsible for to hurt me a little, I was determined to stand firm. Brigolitos over there stopped freeze in your tracks, mostly because it was clear that we had to run right now. If I kept letting small things bother me, I would be reduced to pulp sooner rather than later. No need to run, let's just kill them all and be done with it. What's next? You are going to wipe out the whole syndicate? That doesn't sound too bad. The forces of evil must be uprooted with haste in order to raise the banner of justice high. So, there is no one on your team who is in their right mind? Ishmael looked insulted by this remark and seemed to be thinking of a counter-argument, but the think tank goons arming themselves were a more pressing matter. Let's get out of here first. Okay, I think that's all for today, and hopefully next time I can actually learn how to put up the chat above my Limbus window. Okay, so I guess thank you for watching, and I see you next time.